It's that time of the year again. Leaves are changing colors, we're out here getting pumpkin spice lattes, we're getting ready for the best holiday of the year, and now, it's just about that time when every single artist has to ask themselves a very special question. A question that I, and probably you, have to grapple with. Am I going to try and do Inktober this year? For those of you who have no idea what I'm talking about, Inktober is a daily ink drawing challenge for the entire month of October. Every day you get a prompt that's just a single word. Every year that, they have a set of prompts for every day of October. And I have attempted this daily challenge plenty of times, and I always end up failing it. But it's a great concept, and I do try every year. It's a way of helping artists improve their skills and create great drawing habits and connect with the art community. I love ink drawings, which is what the challenge is named after, so Inktober is definitely tailored towards me. Drawing a little every single day is something every artist should be doing. Should? Let's be real here. I'm not one of those superhero artists that do it for a living. I got a full-time job, and it ain't art. Not to mention family, friends, and responsibilities to do. Putting time aside to do this challenge is super hard for me. It ain't easy, for real. Plus, and maybe you're the same as me on this one, but maybe you got a whole bunch of other art projects you're working on. Look, man, I try to pump out a short video every day, a long video every week, which I still haven't managed to nail down yet, and I got a graphic novel I'm still drawing. That's a lot, and I'm just one simple Dane. So, I guess I can just cut out sleep. Who needs it? Sleep. It's fine. But enough about me and my work, let's talk about Inktober's origins a bit. So, who created this challenge? That would be the online illustrator Jake Parker, who created it sometime in 2009? Hold on, let me check it. What happened in 2009? Michael Jackson died in 2009. Well, that's morbid. Anyway, so Jake over here has been at this for a good minute, and every single year Jake releases an official prompt list. You draw the prompt for that day, you post it on social media with the hashtag Inktober 2025, or whatever the hell year it is that year. And there's a bit of an elephant in the room about Inktober, and what I mean is that there's a controversy around it. Nothing too crazy, like there's no allegations of anything, if you know, you know. I'll go over it as a part of Inktober's history. Well, the first thing was when Jake Parker moved to trademark the name and logo because he didn't want corporations using the name to sell products, which I get it, but that did ruffle some feathers. However, the second controversy is a bit more serious. In 2020, another artist, Alfonso Dunn, accused Jake Parker of plagiarizing his book, Pen and Ink Drawings, A Simple Guide. Dunn claimed that Parker's book, Inktober All Year Long, had striking similarities to his own. So obviously, I'm not the final say on if he did or if he didn't. But this controversy had split the art community, and others started making unofficial challenges like Drawtober, Arttober, Sketchtober. They have all sorts of kinds of ones. Last year I did Thomas Pitilli's version of it called 90s Comictober, and that, so far, has been my favorite one that I've been a part of. Too bad I only got 11 days in, but hey, that's the furthest I ever gotten. 1/3 of the month ain't too bad, I guess. So if you're going to do this, I highly suggest finding a list that you like. So if you were to ask me, Dane, do you have any tips for me on this because I want to be successful, unlike you? Well, I would be like, first off, that's a little mean, okay, jerk, and second of all, just be sure you don't fall into these mistakes. I wrote out 4 of them for you. Ungrateful. 1. Draw small. I'm talking about 5.5 by 8.5 or even smaller. Last year I drew it on 8.5 by 11. It's just a lot of space, and for me I end up wanting to fill the page, and it takes up so much room as possible, which made each individual drawing take a long time. So draw smaller, or if you can't help yourself, draw on smaller paper, so you don't need to worry about the details. After all, we got other shit to do, and we got 31 of these things to work on. 2. Most importantly, pick stuff you actually like to draw. If it's Pokemon, draw Pokemon. If it's superheroes, draw superheroes. If it's beautiful women, draw beautiful women. Nothing kills momentum when you're not excited about drawing a certain prompt. Kills the mood completely. It's why I don't draw commissions at the moment. If it doesn't excite me, I don't do it. 3. Carry the sketchbook around with you throughout the day. So my plan is to have my sketchbook with me for my lunch breaks, to do my pencil sketches and then ink it at night. I like to make content out of this stuff I'm making, but specifically I like to record the inking, not the sketching. So taking it home to do my little recording setup really works for me. But being able to find those spare times in your day is just easier when you have that thing on you. And it helps you remember to do it in the first place. 4. Share your work and do this challenge with friends or acquaintances. Look, to me this is the hardest tip because I don't have many art friends, especially actively doing art. The best I can tell you is to join an art meetup and then try to make friends that way. But I'm part of an urban drawing group that meets up once a month and meet people like that, but no one I talk to on a regular basis. Barring that, share with your non-art friends, but post it to your personal social media or something, it's generally motivational if other people are seeing you. Well, that's all 4 of my tips, and Inktober starts today? So let's get going. I'm going to try and take my own advice while I'm at it, and see if I can't complete these challenges. But keep in mind, even if you do fail, you're still going to grow as an artist. Well, I'll be seeing you around. Be sure to take a look at the short form content, as I'll be making those, daily. Hopefully I'll also do a follow-up video at the end of the month to see how I did. Also, let me know if you're going to take the challenge, and if you are, what is it you plan on drawing?